Welcome back to another episode of Dynasty. That's right, guys. Episode 3, Season 2 now. We're in Season 2. We just won a championship. That's right. The trio is still together and they're winning championships together. Little recap of our off season. We kept the same team for the most part, but we added Brandon Rush. We drafted Dalvis Bertans and we traded for Zaza Pachulia, and we also signed Nazir Muhammad. Okay, so that's the four new guys in the locker room. We're feeling pretty good about this team. All right, I think everything's addressed. I think there's no reason we shouldn't be able to repeat, and that's gonna be our goal going into the season. Listen, I'm not gonna waste any time. I want to get straight into the halfway mark. We're gonna go to December 1st, see if we're cooking, and it's looking pretty good. I did not mean to. Oh, okay. I gotta sign off on this trade. My bad. We will say no. Didn't look like a good trade for them. Okay, so we are getting hit with these trades. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't even see the success that we're having in the background. We are 13 and 4. We are the number 1 seed. We're number 1 seed by 3 games. Look at all of these dubs here. I was trying to look at it, but I kept getting trades I had to veto and approve. Anyways, are we the best team in the league right now? It's actually, whoa, we are not. The Bulls and the Heat are cooking. It's looking like the Heat are finally here after they had a pretty disappointing loss in the playoffs last season. Looks like they added some guys to the team, but you know, they lost in the second round. We're not worried about them yet. The Bulls, they're looking good again. They seem to add some people too. But anyways, third best team in the league. You love to see it. And we're gonna go ahead and hop over to February. Let's get to the trade deadline, man. Waste no time. I want to get these championships done with. Okay, I'm sure you saw in the sped up version of all that a lot of things happened. There were a few trades that we approved. None of them mattered. I just try to make sure that teams aren't getting like completely abused in 2K's terrible trade mechanics. But we had a few injuries happen. None that are injured right now. Jeff Green got injured twice, which was pretty brutal, and Daquan Cook had a long one as well. Tabo a few days. But we are 39 and 9. We are running away with the West. The only team that's closest to us, or the only team that's close to us, is the Timberwolves. They're 4 games behind. Other than that, everyone is far down. Um, Listen, man, the Spurs are good. I think looking at these teams, that's really the only team I'm super worried about out west. Lakers have sucked this year. I think it's really going to come down to we make it to the finals, but the teams out east are going to be really good. These two teams right here, Miami Heat and the Bulls. The Celtics have kind of fallen off a bit, but they're still pretty solid. But Miami Heat, man, they're trying to do it this year. Finally, they got the big three, but they have yet to win a championship. Unlike us with our big three. But let's take a quick look at stats halfway through the season. What are the trends? Okay, there we go. I accidentally pressed the button. Durant trying to go for that MVP season. He's got 32 and 8. James Harden is our second leading scorer. He jumped up to 24. Most improved season, arguably, but actually, this was a most improved season. But we don't think that young players should get most improved here. At least I don't stand by that. Westbrook, points went down, assists are staying the same, and rebounds, just about everything else is staying the same. But the points are down a little bit, which is okay because we're winning. Jeff Green points a little bit down, but everything else is looking good. Karolinko points down. And yeah, it's looking like Durant took a few points from everybody, and James Harden too. But everyone else is down a little bit. Zaza Pachulia playing pretty solid for us, getting 6 rebounds in 18 minutes. You love to see it. And then we're not even playing Ben Wallace this year. That's pretty interesting to see. I guess he fell off. He is 37, man. It's rough to see, but he was such a key player for us in the finals last year or in the playoffs in general. And now to see him out the rotation is just so weird. But he's 73 overall, and Zaza 75, and then Nick Collison 74. So I think that Nick Collison and Ben Wallace could probably swap, but coach says Nick Collison's the center, our starting center, and he's playing okay. We don't really need anything crazy, but if I feel like our defense isn't good, especially come playoffs, then I will probably put in Ben Wallace at the starting, which is kind of weird because he's not getting experience in the season. But this is 2K, that doesn't really matter. We don't have to be super super realistic. But anyways, we're cooking. I don't see a point in a trade whatsoever. I can look at who's the 1 year guys, and none of these guys are like people I want to get rid of, and there's no one who's on the team long term that I want to get rid of. I'm loving this team. I think we're super super solid. If anything, I'm going to look at contract extensions. Uh, Unfortunately, I forgot to look in the off season to extend Russ, but we'll get him. We're not worried about that. He's gonna ask for a bag. We're gonna give him the bag. But yeah, we're looking amazing. I think we waste no time. I know I'm only in a few episodes, or I'm only a few minutes into this episode, but I want to get to the playoffs, baby. I'm ready to cook. Okay, here we are, one game left in the season, and I have some pretty unfortunate news for you guys. Westbrook is out for another week or two. I think we'll get him back pretty soon, sometime in the first round, maybe second round. I think we'll be okay with that. Daquan Cook, we lose him for the whole season. Now, how good was he doing for us? I believe he was our sixth man. So he was playing pretty good for us. Well, I guess Jeff Green's our sixth man, so he was our seventh man. So I hate to see him go, but yeah, I think Tabo Cephalosha is gonna fill that role. We're feeling pretty good about that. But anyways, this is where I look at the award races, and we have wow, it is. Listen, man, I wanted Durant to get this one. I felt like he had a really good argument. It's hard to beat 35.4 by D Rose. I think he's gonna be a two-time MVP, man. I don't know what to say. I can't argue against that. Anyways, rookie of the year, don't care too much, but I'm gonna give it to Kyrie over Kawhi, and then six man, don't care whoever it says. DPOY, that's an interesting one. I think, yeah, DeAndre Jordan looks pretty good here. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Most improved, James Harden is here. I think it is fair. I'm not a big fan of young guys getting it. So I may be more of a fan of Wilson Chandler getting it. I don't think this guy gets it for sure. It's between these two guys. And you know what? I'm gonna be biased. I'm gonna give it to Harden. I do think he had a pretty good improvement this season. Look at that improvement in true shooting percentage. That right there is what sold me. Not like I was looking for an excuse. But here we go. It's in the last game. We win it. D Rose MVP. Rookie of the year. We're giving it to Kyrie. Goran Dragic, six man. DeAndre Jordan, DPOY, and Jamie is not getting this. We're gonna give this to, if I can find him, James Harden, most improved player. Our coach and our executive win awards. Here we go. All NBA. Kevin Durant first team. I think this is very, very reasonable. Wow, Kobe still first team at he's only 33. Thought he was a little older at this time. Westbrook, NBA second team. Then is James Harden not here? Wow, I'm gonna make an argument for him. I don't know if I can fit him in here. But I think these all look pretty fair. Nothing too bad. Is there a player that really did? Oh, Dirk. Whoa. Dirk deserves to be here. It's crazy. He's going to be third team, but I think that he has to be. Does Melo deserve it over? Yeah, I think so. Sorry, man. I hate to say that, KG, but I think Melo deserved it more. Does D Wade deserve it more than Harden, who had 24 and 5? No, he doesn't. I do think Harden deserves it over Curry here for sure. Hate all you want. I don't really care. So yeah, we got 3 All NBA guards. I think that's pretty fair. And then we have no all defense. No, Westbrook. Westbrook is all defensive second team. And then we don't have, or Davis Bertans didn't play this year, so not worried about that. But we are the number 1 seed. First round is up against the Kings. Yes, sir. We're going up against Boogie, a team that I don't think ever went to the playoffs. I think this team was historically bad and never made it. And that's why Boogie hated it there and got a tech every other day. So good to see that he does make it, even if it's just the 8th seed. Looking around the league, I think that the Heat will be making it all the way this year. And I think we have a pretty good chance of winning this Western Conference. I will be worried about Dallas, and the Spurs fell, man. So this team is really good too. I can see why. Kyrie, JR, Vince, Kevin Love. That's a pretty solid team. I don't think they're second seed, but I actually like Kyrie on that team. But anyways, we're going to Simcast as we always do in the playoffs. We're looking good here. I think we should sweep this team. But it may be rough. We do not. Oh no! Nick Collison out for the season. He's going to want to put Zaza there. I don't think we should. I think we put Ben Wallace. Can't let... Zaza's still young, right? Oh, no, he's not. He's 28. Who cares? Ben Wallace. And here's my mentality, okay? Why do I want Ben Wallace starting for us in the series? That is because we are up against Boogie. Prime Boogie. We need someone to stop him. And I think Ben Wallace has the better skill set for that. I will take his minutes down some. And give Zaza a little more. But anyways, I feel pretty good about that. I know I keep saying that. Durant had a monster game. Harden as well. And then Tyreek Evans and Boogie and Hassan Whiteside's coming off their bench. Wow. So I guess Boogie didn't really have a crazy game. And he's not really having a crazy season. This isn't prime Boogie. I'm completely wrong on that. He's 21 years old. So is Tyreek Evans really their best player? I don't know. But anyways, still want the Boogie stopper. I'm going to go with Simcast. Hoping we go up to 0. It's looking like it. We win by 50. Oh my god. We win by 56 points. Harden, a 54-point game. Durant with 30. We are torching the West right now. Or at least just the Kings. It's not like they're a crazy good team or something. But, wow. No Westbrook, and we are still cooking the league. Here we go. Let's go up 3-0. It's a close one. It's a close one. This might be a jump in. I'm slowing it down. The Kings have a little lead in Sacramento. Oh my god. Can we catch up? 1-point game. Tied game. We got it. Okay, come on. And now we're running away with it. I don't even have to jump in. It's... Oh. It got close. It got close, but 4-point game. Didn't need to jump in. Boogie, monster game. Ben Wallace couldn't stop him. 41 and 11. But Durant and Harden are still cooking. Durant with 33 in the playoffs, and Harden is averaging 35 points per game in the first round. Okay, let's finish the sweep right here. Waste no time. We do not need another game. We are down by 10 in the fourth quarter. Let's speed it up because it's looking like it's not getting close. I think they're going to win this one. Okay. We can live with a gentleman's sweep. I'm not happy about this. I think we should have won. Our other guys really struggled here, but that's okay. That's okay. We win this game right here. I don't even need to slow down. We're just going to win it. See? Told you. 30-point win. Who leads us? Durant with 44. Wow, we are just on one this season. So now it is official. We are in the second round and we're going up against Dallas. But Westbrook is back. That's right. That's right. Let's go ahead and check. This is our lineup. We're still gonna make the argument for Ben Wallace. He had 8 rebounds, 1.5 blocks. And Zaza, he just doesn't provide the defense that we need. B plus, A minus rebounding. And then let's find Ben Wallace. A minus, A minus. I mean, right there. There you go. Listen, I will give Zaza more minutes now. But we'll do, oh no. Who do I have to take out? I gotta take out one of these guys. I'll probably take out Maine. Has he been playing? Oh, he's been playing really good. I can't give up on him. Probably pick Tabo Cephalosha over Brandon Rush. I don't know if that's a good idea. We might just play small ball when Ben Wallace isn't our center. I'm sorry, Zaza. I can't make an argument for it. We're gonna go small ball sometimes off the bench. But here we go. Up against the Mavs. We got Jason Kidd, Terry, Sean Marion, Dirk, and Tyson Chandler. In real life, they would be coming off a championship last year. Instead, we won. We beat them last year in a pretty good series. Over on the East, Chicago and Miami are looking like they're going to face off in the conference finals. Boston is gone. We don't have to worry about the Paul Pierce hate watch meter again. Never have to watch him again. Okay, game 1. Let's hope that we can beat them again. It's looking rough. It's a rough one. Okay, we're losing game 1. In OKC, we lose. Westbrook had a good first game back. Great first game back. 30-10. But we cannot stop Dirk. It makes me wonder if we need to start coaching here. Do we need a coach? We might need to. Let's find them. Where are the Mavs? Who is our best bet against Dirk? Wait, where is... Sorry for hurting you guys' eyes. Okay, Dirk, we're going to see... I think... Is Ben Wallace too big? Is he not, like, mobile enough? I think we go with Ben Wallace right now. And then we'll have AK-47 on Tyson Chandler. But anyways, we're going to try this for one game. I might be overthinking it. If I am, that's bad. We don't need to lose another game here. Well, let's see. Okay, it's a close game. We got the lead. We're up by 20. We're up by 30. We win game 2. Durant, Westbrook, Harden. The trio is cooking. And Dirk, good game. Did have a good game. So that is going to be something to look out for. Probably the best player we've had to play against in this season and last season. But anyways, game 3. We're down. We're up. It's going back and forth. 5-point game. 8 minutes left. Can we pull through with this one? It'd be a really good win. 5 minutes left. We have a few points in the lead. It's a 2-point game. We're going to go to 2 minutes. Our first jump in of the second year playoffs. Here we go. Okay, little box score check. Dirk is having one of his signature games. Efficiency not great, but 24 and 12. Terry's having a great game. Sean Marion's having a great game. On the other side, Durant is leading us once again. And then Westbrook and Harden aren't scoring too much today. It's actually Jeff Green, but Westbrook's already got the triple double. You know Westbrook. He also is about to have a quadruple double, 7 turnovers, but we're not worried about that. We are up by 2 in Dallas. Can we win this game? Jason Kidd wearing glasses, not goggles. What is it like? I'm not worried about it. Okay, Westbrook with the bucket. We are up by 4. It's a good one. We needed that. It's like the dirt. Is that the Jason Kidd coach player model? Why is he wearing those glasses? Anyways, Dirk, he's posting up on Ben Wallace. The matchup is working. Is he the Ben? Is he the? Okay, Ben Wallace is the Dirk stopper. Sorry, I was a little scared there on the fade. We're rushing in the paint, but Westbrook shoots an ugly one and he misses it. That was a rough one. Okay, here we go. Dallas taking it slow. We give it back to Jason Kidd. Hopefully gonna run something for Dirk. Ben Wallace, he's doing his best. This is what we pay him for. And he does it. He stops Dirk. Dirk is now 0 for 2 in the last 2 minutes. Ben Wallace is the Dirk stopper. We're going to the foul line. It's about to be a 6-point game. Does he make the second? Let's see. There we go. He makes them both. 6-point game. Mavs have very low chance of winning this one. They're going to call timeout. I think we're just going to simcast this one. I think it is over. Yep, it is. Okay, I'll see it on the other side. There you have it. We're up 2-1 on the Dallas Mavericks. Ben Wallace, he's the Dirk stopper. Dirk missing those key buckets down the stretch, all because of Ben Wallace. You love to see it. Okay, we're going to go into game 4 in Dallas. Can we go up 3-1? Wow, let's just take a moment to appreciate a 45-point first quarter in like 2012. Anyways, we cook, man. That was a 30-point win. We scored 140 points in 2012. Dirk had a good game, but it wasn't enough. Durant 41, 13 and 7. Harden 34. Westbrook almost had the triple double. Didn't quite, but at least he only had 1 turnover this time. Wow, we are cooking the league right now. It's looking like we can get past this team. Let's see. Game 5 right here in OKC, and we are down by 20. I think we're losing this one. It's a rough one. It ended up getting a little closer, but we lose by 13 points. And this is the one game that Durant doesn't lead us in scoring. He's having a really good playoffs. But Westbrook does. He almost had the triple-double again. But Dirk, just a dominant performance. They're going to try to do the 3-1 comeback. Dirk thinks he's LeBron, man. But here we go. Game 6 in Dallas. Can we go to the conference finals? It all comes down to this. We're up just a little bit. It's a close one. It's staying close. We got 2 minutes left, and we're up by 10. I think we were winning this one pretty good. There we go. We're back in the conference finals. Dirk's 30 points couldn't stop Durant, Harden, and Westbrook, man. I feel like I'm repeating myself with these stat lines. Like, these boys are cooking. Durant in his, 5th year? Just cooking. Harden in his 3rd, Westbrook in his 4th. Wow. Just amazing stuff here, man. I'm glazing. Anyways, we have Chicago and Miami on the other side. Yeah, I predicted this 4-1, 4-0. I saw it coming, but Golden State and the Spurs are going to 7. We're going to simcast this one. If you ask me, I don't have a preference. I think this Warriors team is good. They have Shaq. They have Shaq. They have a very good Curry. Of course, he doesn't have Clay or Draymond. But this Spurs team, if I can get to them, is very good as well. They go to the finals next year. So not quite, but they're almost there. Of course, they don't have Kawhi, so that's a missing piece for sure. But this team is really, really good. We're gonna simcast. Oh no, Harden is out 4 to 6 weeks. This actually makes it really rough for us to go to the finals. Our second best scorer is out. Let's hope that we can get past that injury. I think it's not a take him out the rotation injury, right? Okay, he can play through it. Okay, good. Anyways, game 7, Spurs, Warriors. We're going to watch it. We're going to see what happens. It is a close one. Now the Spurs are running away with it. That's right. We are facing off against the Spurs. Who dominated in game 7? Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, and Tony Parker. Their own big three. They were going crazy. Okay. Listen, it's a 1-7 matchup, but I think we can easily lose to this team. I know they're a 7th seed, but this is a very, very good team, and they're going to take advantage of Harden being injured right now. And then over here, we have Chicago up against the Heat. Both these teams are going to be very hard to beat if we make it to the finals, and that's a big if because we are not guaranteed. Okay, I think we just keep Harden playing. Do we maybe put him on the bench? Do we let him rest the game? I say game 1 of the series, we'll give him a rest game. I'm gonna put Jeff Green in, and I think Jeff Green can just play shooting guard. I don't know what's better, Durant at shooting guard or Jeff Green. Let's swap them. I say let's swap them. Okay, James Harden, he's not gonna play this game. We're gonna put him in rest instead of Nick Collison. So yeah, he's down there, and we have 31 minutes to share. We're gonna give Jeff Green a little more than normal. And what is going on here? We want Ben Wallace, baby. I traded for him. I want him. I do not want him to play that many minutes, though. We're gonna have a pretty short rotation. Do I play Davis Bertans his first ever minutes? No, I won't be crazy. But I will do something like this. Then we'll do that. Okay, there we go. Harden, he's taking a rest game for game 1 up against the Spurs. Let's hope we got it, man. This is a rough one. We have home court. Can we win without Harden? Yikes. It is a 1-point game, 5 minutes left. The Spurs are giving us some trouble. They're running away with it in the end. It's not even jump inable. We are down by good 7 points. Oh no. All right, it's looking like this game's over. Yeah, I'm calling it. Okay, we lose game 1, no Harden. Fortunately, we could not pull through. Tim Duncan had a monster rebounding game. All right, Harden. I hope you're ready. I hope you got your rest because you are going to be playing. You are back. I'm sorry. We need you desperately. Uh, and let's see. Who is their starting center? Bismack Biyombo. Wow. I think that our best bet is to do what we did last series. I'm gonna keep up. Don't make fun of me in the comments, guys. I'm gonna go on with the Ben Wallace glaze, okay? I'm gonna continue with it. He's gonna be the Tim Duncan stopper. Whether he should or not, I don't know, but it's what we're gonna have to do. We don't really have like a power forward who can play center. That's our problem too. But anyways, oh wait, while I gotta focus. I'm all over the place, man. Uh, okay, here we go. Tim Duncan is gonna be guarded by Ben Wallace. Then we'll keep these as they are. Might even might do this. My reasoning is because I think James Harden does not need to be killed himself by guarding Manu. But we'll see how that works out. I may be overthinking it. We may lose this game. And if we do, it's going to look really rough. It is a tied game in the fourth. The Spurs are giving us a run for our money, and they're going away with it in the fourth. Oh, no. We are completely losing home court. We are down 0-2 against the Spurs, man. It is a tough one here. I think I overthought it. I think I did. I think I need to just delete this and just run what we run all season. I think there's no need for me to keep. Oh, that is brutal. We'll do this. We'll play Ben Wallace. He's playing off the bench. I'll finally listen. I'll put Zaza as our starting center. James Harden, did he have a good game? He did. He had 21 and 10. Okay. And only 3 turnovers. So we at least know that his performance isn't falling after all this. Anyways, we're going to go to game 3. We're down. It is a 1-point game. 8 minutes left. We have not had the lead a single time. We just got it for the first time. And it is looking like we have a pretty good... Here we go. 3-point game. I'm jumping in. Okay, hitting you with the box score check. Tim Duncan, he's got 20 and 14. Tony Parker, 19 and 11. And then Manu, 19 and 6. Meanwhile, for us, Durant is leading the way. Jeff Green's having a great game off the bench. And Westbrook almost got a triple-double. Harden, he's really struggling with the injury. The groin's getting to him. But anyways, here we go. We need this win. It is game 3. We're down 0-2 currently. We are up by 3 in this game. We desperately need to stop the Spurs here. Here we go. He's going to be our Tim Duncan starter. We're going to see if he can do it. They're not even going to run through Tim Duncan. They're going to go to Bismack Biyombo. He's their go-to. And he almost made that, man. That would have been a rough bucket if he hit that, man. Okay, here we go. Westbrook, he's running offense from the top. Is Durant on the court? I can't tell. Is he in the corner? Doesn't matter. It is a nasty block. That was a nasty one, man. Poor Westbrook. That is a emotional deflator. That was nasty, but at least Durant's not in the game. Where is he? Is he fouled out? Oh, no. In our most important game of the playoffs, Kevin Durant has fouled out. That is why he's only played 26 minutes. That means Jeff Green is in his place. Can he continue the scoring? We'll see. Who's getting the ball here? Oh my God, I'm stressed. I don't know if we can pull through without Durant, man. Westbrook, he's just isolating. Shoots an ugly midi. This is rough, man. We do not have our offense together right now. Can we at least pull through on defense, man? They're not running through Tim Duncan yet. Manu with the 3. No good. No good. The defense is still here. Okay, we're still up by 3. Now a minute left in the game. Harden, we're relying on you, man. Come on. And we have a Westbrook post up. An ugly fade, man. Westbrook, what are we doing here? Tony Parker, wide open 3. That's the one to tie the game. Listen, if the Spurs win here, this series is over. Okay, the Thunder desperately need offense. Desperately. And we're going to go through Westbrook. He shoots an ugly shot once again. That was really, really bad. We desperately need to keep this team scoreless right here. Manu hit a beautiful bucket. Beautiful bucket off the screen. Can't even hate it. Spurs up 2. Okay, here we go. Westbrook. It's looking like he wants to ISO once again. We need a bucket here. Really prefer if Harden got the ball. But no, Westbrook with the 3. No good. We're in the foul game now. Tony Parker will be shooting 2 free throws for the Spurs, hits them both, and it's a 2-possession game, and this game is over. And the series is over. They go up 3-0. All right, here we go. 3-point game. Does he make the last free throw? He does. It was a rough one, but he does. It's a 4-point game. The Thunder have virtually no chance. Gonna go for a Jeff Green 3, and we hit it. Our first bucket in 2 minutes. Jeff Green hits the go-ahead 3. The Thunder look like they might have a chance of doing this comeback. Okay, Thunder are going to look to foul here, and it's Tony Parker once again. He just made 2 clutch free throws. Is he going to make them again? Makes the first. And the second is clean as well. 3-point game. We got to get the ball up the court. It's going to be Westbrook. Half-court heave. And it was close. It was an ugly shot, but it was close. Westbrook just absolutely fumbled this game. All the blame is on him. I'm not even gonna be. I'm gonna be a full-on hater, man. It was all on Westbrook. There you have it, guys. In a brutal, brutal turn of events, Durant fouls out, and Westbrook just goes insanely inefficient and just misses every single bucket. Just the dumbest shots you've ever seen. I'm sorry. Not gonna hold back. But Jeff Green, he did hit that nice 3, but it was too late. We just had no offense down the stretch, and we lose this game. There's no chance we come back in this series. No team has ever come back 3-0. But here we go. We'll simcast it. Can it at least be a gentleman's sweep? I went too fast, man. I went too fast. The Thunder have been swept in the Western Conference Finals, man. It's a tough one to see. It's a tough one to see. But the Thunder have lost in the Western Conference Finals. Listen, this is a good Spurs team. I warned you guys. I said that if we could easily lose this to this team, I don't care if they're a 7th seed. They go to the finals next year. They go to the finals the year after that. They win one of them. They win next year, actually. So this is a good team. But it's just hard to see, especially in this fashion. You know Durant and Westbrook are really hard on themselves now. But Miami, Chicago, it is a 2-2 series. Chicago up 1. Now it's a 7-game series. I know we're not in it, but I'm really interested in seeing what happens here. Who is it going to be? It's looking like Miami, and it will be. There you have it, guys. It's the finals that happen in real life. Of course, not this year, but next year, the next 2 years. Heat and Spurs. Who wins it? I say it's going to be the Heat. LeBron's looking for his first championship. Here we go. Game 1, Heat. Game 2, Spurs. Game 3, Heat. Game 4, Spurs. Game 5, Heat. It's going to keep going back and forth until we get to Game 7. There you have it. Miami Heat have won their first championship. Maybe first of many. LeBron, his first championship, gets Finals MVP. And there you have it. It was not us, unfortunately, man. It's hard to see. It's really hard to see. But there you go, guys. That was Season 2 of Dynasty. In the next episode, we're going to go straight into the off season. I won't do it this episode. But hopefully we can add some key additions. We really got to address the center, man. I don't think Zaza Pachulia is going to cut it for us. And definitely not Nick Collison. And Ben Wallace is just too old at this point. So we have to address our center problems, and we hopefully do it this offseason. Really brutal loss for the boys, but this is what happens, and we build back, and we come back, and we win next year, man. We're gonna win. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I will see you in the off season. Later, guys.